Hey, he's like, they can't hear us.
Yeah.
So I'm late then. I'm late. I was late.
Well, you're late, but you're not late. So
Where's JG?
JG's under the weather. He's not coming in.
Okay.
Some reaction to his pill.
I had a suspicion.
How you feeling, Bobby?
Not so. Fucking busy today. Oh my
look
god.
fantastic.
Hey, look at this. Look, you see this?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
It's this morning.
Ah,
I don't even have. I got a couple of things for you for my face. I think I'm building some stuff, but forget it, man. It's so fucking crazy. One thing after another thing.
Hey, Chuck, are we up and running?
Yes. We are.
Yeah.
We're live. We're live. I'm glad you
live.
could make it, Bobby.
Sir.
So sorry for being late, man. I gotta punch up my chat here.
Well, I'm just glad you're here, man.
Yeah.
You want to roll off what we were doing before?
Yeah, go ahead and start over again with your buffet.
How about we say hi to the people in chat back again?
Yeah, let's say hi to the people who managed to find us again. Hey, Brett,
My
Brian,
best favorite person.
and Misfit Steve and NorCal.
Cal's here. Brett's here.
Brett's drunk.
Everybody else missed us, huh?
Brett's drunk with power.
Right.
He's got a wrench.
See, with his hands like that, he doesn't really have to do anything around the house.
Right.
So he can tell his wife and the kids everything.
Yeah, damn right.
That's how I do it. I'm handicapped when I want to be.
Alright, so since Chuck said let's start the buffets, I'm running my favorite mod that Bobby sent me, the Nautilus Prime Boat by Mr. Steve. Got the caliber that Mark sent me with the NOMS X2.
I got my Shebot that I'm always using, my baby. I got my Hussar with the Monarchy M bridge, and this is the MS bridge scepter. And I was building my little teeny, my new one. How small that little thing is. And what else I got? Some stuff I got the Monarchy and Stubby. And in here, what do I got in here? Oh, I got the Tall Boy bridge in here.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then I got my Apex with just a bridge. And
It's a bridge.
I got different Timmy coils I got in here. I got Angel coils I got in here. And everything is Stevie Marquez juice. And that being said, big brother, take it away, baby. One for Trump. Baby.
As always, for Brother George,
Sorry,
got
brother. Big brother George, love you.
the A on top of it. I've got the ether inside this gorgeous little stabwood borrowed device.
Nova. Geek Vape Nova with the Blitzen on top. There we go. And in this, I've got, okay, well, let me start here. This one's got nicotine in it, a nicotine liquid. This one's got Samide in it. That's the B3 solution. This one has both. I just can't figure out. I mean, I could switch to Nixamide. It's viable, but I would have to taper down on nicotine first. They make it impossible for us to get nicotine.
Now, what is that substitute? What do you,
It's vitamin B3,
Yeah.
and it hits a lot like nicotine. I mean, close enough that it can actually relax you. I found out about it from trying the Outlaw dip
Yeah.
that has it. And seriously, if I want to relax real fast, I put a couple of those dips in my mouth and in a couple minutes I'm chill.
Yeah, I mean to vape.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm using it in a vape liquid right now. This,
The vitamin B3.
yeah, it's called
can-
Nixamide.
Next of mine, you can vape it.
Yep. You can.
How is it?
Yeah, huh?
How is it? Does it work?
Yeah, it does. Not as well as nicotine, but that's because we've all been using nicotine for years.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, it's certainly something I could switch to if I had to. But otherwise, I'm fine with nicotine. Nicotine's not any more dangerous than caffeine.
Nope, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Let's say hi to some of our other guys that came in.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Happy hippie. What are you doing, baby? Ron Jeremy, how's it hanging, brother? George Jennings, how you doing, sweetie? Brett, I said hi to you again. Misfit, I didn't miss you before. Brian Ferguson, what's up? What's up to everybody that caught us again? Sorry for being late, people. NorCal, yo. And that's about it. So, how's everybody been out there today? Missing our brother JT because he's under the weather. He'll be back with us soon. Hope he heals up and gets better quick. Well, actually, I'll tell you what happened. He got locked up, but don't say anything. He had
Those damn bass players.
he had to go out, so that's what happened.
Evidently, you owe Kelly an apology.
Coffee?
Yeah, she got the coffee for you.
Sorry, Miss Kelly.
Barkley, what's up, baby? Miss Kelly's, how are you, sweetie?
Good, you?
I'm all right, baby. I'm sorry, it was crazy today. I didn't even get a chance to say hi to you. I'm embarrassed of myself.
I figured you were kind of buried.
Oh my God, you called me. I'm back. I'm trying to talk to Russell. I'm trying to on the phone. I'm on my other phone. I'm like, you know, I remember that guy. I thought of that commercial today. Calgon, take me away.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Hold on. I don't know if you noticed. Cut my long ass hair, just left the top alone.
You remember Calgon? You were laughing at it. You remember that commercial, Calgon?
I've seen the commercial, yes.
Calgon,
They haven't played that commercial.
Well, no, because.
Up just a little longer. Up just a little longer.
I left it over here a little bit, you know? Actually, this is long for me because I can feel
Yeah,
it.
Oh, you feel the stubby, the little stubbies.
You got the shine going. I love the shine. Me, when I don't know why, man, but I'll shave in the morning, my head, and by the afternoon.
Man, and you don't eat soy.
Yeah, that's probably why. My hair grows like crazy. Russell hates it. He's like, man, when I tell him, yo, man, it's time to shave my head, you know? And he's like, I fucking hate you. He goes, I try to grow hair and you want it off. It's so much easier, man.
Oh, yeah.
I've been bald so long, I don't even remember shit.
I'll be right back. Well, I'm going to go get my father a cup of coffee as well, since I know he's yelling at me to go get him a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so Trump did it again, huh?
Good old Trump.
Yeah, but nobody wants him to win, though. That's the whole thing, you know? The people don't want him. I mean, you know,
Yeah. But I think what's helping us is he just won't move on the border. He won't move on the economy. They keep trying to tell you, it's okay, it's okay. It's not okay, and people see this.
It's facts are facts. How can it be okay?
And I was telling Chuck earlier, I've been seeing a lot of campaigns now on TikTok and YouTube where they're telling you, look, I know you don't like him. I'm not asking you to like him. I'm asking you to pick the better choice.
You know what? But you know, when you see every ethnic group, if it's white, if it's black, if it's Hispanic, they're all going for him. The youth, even the ones that sit on their asses doing them, they even want him. Because they see where we're headed. They see we're a laughing stock of the world.
Yep.
This guy don't know. You know what? I used to love watching the memes and everything. It was funny for a while. Now it's not even funny anymore.
Yeah, no.
I mean, even when it's not even funny. It's pathetic. It's sad. You know what? Too, it's sad that his administration is to the point where I never liked him to begin with because he's been a scumbag throughout his whole career.
Yeah.
But now I do, and then I started feeling bad for him. Then I remembered his career, and I didn't feel bad for him. But now I'm starting to feel bad for him. The man is gone. He's totally gone. He has no clue where he is. You know for sure they're pumping him with drugs. You know what I mean? To keep him going. If it's him half the time, you know what I mean? It could be, there's gonna be another fucking dude in the mask behind that shit. Who knows? You know what I mean? But how could you let somebody run the country like that? All right, you got Kamala. She's another moron. But how could you see this happening? How could Congress? We're supposed to have the Senate and Congress there in place for shit like this, no?
Supposed to be.
You know what I mean? So how deep does the corruption go?
All the way through. That's why they're so scared of Trump.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't need to be crooked. He doesn't need any power. He doesn't need your approval.
What can you give him that he doesn't have?
Well, that's it.
Money he's got. Power cash.
And he couldn't steal the respect and the power that he already had.
No, you can't. I mean, you think of the power this man has. Imagine what he could do if he could, with one commercial, he'll raise himself an army.
Yeah. But he wouldn't raise that army if it wasn't for the right reason.
For the right reason, yeah.
You see, that's the difference.
But you know what? Every time in a crisis of something, or some man get up and say enough is enough. You know what I mean? Something has to be done. And all right, Caesar was a little.
Yeah, I get the point, though. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Caesar was a bad example. He wanted to become a god after, but you know what I mean. Hey, I still like him. I mean, you got to respect the man for what he did, you know.
But at some point, you need a strong leader for his people.
You know, Hitler was a fucking psychopath too, but it didn't make him that he wasn't smart. You know,
it's funny you say that because me and the wife were watching a movie the other day. I think it was called Blood and Gold. It was just a cheesy World War II movie about a German SS group looking for gold. But to listen to him talk, you know, well, this family was thrown in the gulag for subversive speech. No, you can't get that book. We burned that book. And I'm thinking, geez, just think about how this sounds.
Yeah. Think about it.
But we're the Nazis.
We're the Look, man, I can't believe what's going on in this world. I can't believe I'm Catholic. You know, big brother, how I'm religious,
Yep.
And I try to be as much as I can. I'm no saint, I'm no angel. I may be the only, and you know how much I fight with it. Maybe I'm not the person that should even try, you know what I mean? Because, but they say every saint has a past, every sinner has a past, every saint, whatever, you know? But when the Pope Catholic Church drapes himself with a fucking rainbow cape or whatever, or occasion, you're going against the morals of God in any religion. You know what I mean? I understand it being gay. I understand it. How can you say God made a mistake? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were born a man, you were born a woman. This is what you are. No, but I know what I feel inside. Maybe it's your fucking mind telling you this. You know, so what you're telling me then, a fucking schizophrenic that sees and hears people is right. You see, they're there, but we don't see them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But we're the sick ones. He's not. We're the sick ones.
Yeah.
The guy that's talking to fucking strangers, and then there's nobody there with him. This man is the one that's normal and we're sick. No, it's a fucking sickness. All right, you want to, okay, now people, their sexual preferences, that's none of my business. You know, you get off on a man, you get off on a woman, hey, good, God bless you. As long as it's in your house, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Don't push it on me, don't push it, you know, do what you want to do. Hey, everybody's got their ways in the bedroom, you know? But cut off your thing, or change your sex, or that's not fucking, it's not, come on.
But you're forgetting the most important part. Do what you want behind your own doors, but don't involve kids.
Don't involve kids. Don't make it in the army. Don't fucking embarrass our army that way. Don't embarrass. Let me ask you something. You put these guys in the fucking Marines, and you put one of these in command. What do you think is going to happen? The first bullet that pops is going to be one of those commanders getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't imagine. I was watching. Oh, it was a few years ago now, but they made a video of Fort Jackson training, going through basic training, and I couldn't believe how soft they were then. I can't imagine what training's like now.
Ever watch G.I. Jane?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
When the sergeant rapes her,
Yeah.
you know, and he said to her, you know, he said to him, "But what do you think would happen to her if she gets caught behind enemy lines? Let alone get raped. She'll get repeatedly raped every day. You know what I mean? And think, you know what I mean? One of them gets caught behind enemy lines. What do you think they're gonna do to them? Or one of these freaking, oh, they get caught, one of these change their sex or fucking, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yep, exactly.
You know, it's just some things are not, it's just not normal, you know?
At least admit that you're not in the normal spectrum of things.
Yeah, okay, that. And don't go telling my kid he has a right to do this, he's gonna do this, or he could do this, and don't tell me I don't have a right to do what I want with my kid.
Well, that's it. My kid has no right. He has what I give him until he's 18 years old.
21, actually, but
Yep.
you know, but you're telling me I'm responsible for his actions or her actions because they're like 21 years old, and I'm responsible, but I can't tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homie, don't play that.
No. That's pretty fucked up.
That's fucking insanity.
Oh, hell, somebody in Canada said, parents don't have rights, children have rights. And he was going, yeah, you know where he was going with that.
Oh, yeah, I know, but that's totally opposite.
Mm-hmm.
It is up to me to raise my kid my way. It's up to my kid to decide their own path when they hit 21.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I can do the best I can do. But I was instilled with my family's values. I want my kid to have my family's values, not yours. I you know, I don't know why it's just not common sense.
You know, when I was first football thing, you know, I was with Christina, and the first question I asked the coach was, how do you keep score and everything? Well, we don't, you know, because everybody wins. I said, no, sorry, this is not for us. He says, you don't want everybody having a positive. No, I don't. Because not everything in life is positive. They're gonna lose. They're gonna fail. I mean, what? Don't you think by him losing, he's gonna try harder? Oh, he's gonna. I don't want a fucking a kid that's gonna fucking first thing that happens is gonna curl up in a fucking corner and break down.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna be around my whole life to take care of that kid. You know, I need that kid to learn how to fucking win. There's a winner and there's a loser. You know what I mean? And now a winner's gonna try harder and harder. If it's for him, if it's not for him, you move on to the next thing. But not everybody in life is gonna win, and not everything is a win.
Yep.
I mean, we gotta learn how to take a loss and take it on the chin and move on. What happens when the kid loses? He's 20-some years old. He loses at something or he fails at something. What happens to him? He's just gonna
They get on TikTok and complain that life's too hard.
Yeah. Like that girl. I'm 26 years. How can I live on my own? How can I work and make money? I needed my parents to take care of me. I didn't ask them to make me. 26, 27 years. You didn't go to school. Your parents gave you an education. You didn't take it. You didn't want it. My job is, my kids, I gave them an education, a good education. Thank God they listened, and they prospered, you know. And that's all. After that, you're on your own. You got the means to make it. Now make it. You know what I mean? You're not sick. You're not handicapped. You're not retarded. You're not slow. You. What's wrong? This is the land of opportunity. You know?
Yep.
Now go and do it. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I'm going to be around to take care of you.
You're not sorry.
You're not sorry.
Meant to hit this one.
No, you're kind.
Yeah, I've met your kind plenty.
Hey, Bob.
But it's just, they condone this shit instead of, set them up it takes them $40-some thousand to keep an inmate in jail. Drug addicts or whatever, $40-something thousand a year to keep it. You know what $40-some thousand a year would buy? How much food that buys and what it buys? You know what I mean? For these guys that are in there for nothing, for stupid shit. You know
$40,000 a year will sustain a family of two with a mortgage and average monthly bill. I know, because that's what I make. And I could not imagine giving that to somebody that, I don't know. Yeah.
For a guy that got caught selling some weed, or a guy that, or spending that 40-something. Half these guys that are, I won't say half, I'll say even less. I'll say, but most of them are in there because they didn't have opportunities to go make money. You know what I mean? And they did what they had to do to support themselves.
Yeah.
So try to fucking do something where they could go do it for themselves or earn money for themselves. Now, they belong in there, murderers, rapists. These motherfuckers that don't belong out there, put them under the jail.
Yeah, no, I get you. There are people that belong there. Yeah. There really are. But there are other people that deserve, let's really rehabilitate these guys. Let's give them a chance. Because like you said, a lot of them catch a bad deal. I mean, they're just doing what they can to survive. Wrong place, wrong time.
Even then, you do a year in prison or whatever. But these prisons are privatized. You walk in there, they set you up. You walk into a jail right now for fucking a year thing. A year of sentence is fucking 2-3 years when you're in there. Because you're getting violated for any fucking thing. You're getting 3 months to your sentence, 5 months to your sentence. Every time it's double time. You know what I mean? So you're serving a year. You're done in there for 2-3. Because don't forget, you're $40,000 a year to this person that owes the jail. You know what I mean? So if we could
and
keep...
he probably spends 10 on you.
If that.
Yeah, if that, yep.
I mean, why privatize the jails? Don't you know you made it a business now? It's a business.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's like a Walmart or anything. A prisoner is a fucking customer. At least when the slaves to the government had them, I mean, okay, you did what you did. You rehabilitated them. You taught them what you wanted to teach them. You get a... people say, oh, you go to jail, you get an education. Good. At least they learned something. A lot of people went in there and came out lawyers or whatever, or, you know, they bettered themselves. I mean, not everybody, people don't just wake up and say, fuck it, I want to be a criminal. Some of them do, but a lot of them have no option. Man, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What do you think about New York deploying National Guards to patrol the subways and shit?
Yeah, well, it's gotten, I told you.
Oh, but open borders are the answer, I'm telling you.
Mm.
You know how bad it's gotten here. It's gotten terrible. Well, now they're starting to deploy them. No more sanctuary state. Deploy what? When you got millions of them in here already. When are you gonna put? You can't put no more in here. I don't think I ever saw Vaping Snowman. Welcome.
See him.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the stream.
Ryan, you're right. He's right. They're selling arms to Israel while giving aid to Palestine.
Yeah, well, that's the government way, yeah.
Figure that one out.
Yeah.
Murmur.
If they hate Palestine, they can sell more weapons to Israel. Sell more weapons to Israel, Palestine needs more aid, and more aid needs more greased pockets. And
Right.
hey, Troy.
Right.
Hey, Troy.
Right. Pop. What's up, brother? What's up, Troy? Pop.
It's the George Jennings in here. How's it going?
George has been here.
I just noticed him now. I had the wrong chat up before.
Oh, he had the old chat.
I had the old chat up.
Pop, Donnie Pop. Pop. Every time I see him, I hear his name, I want to roll a bone. Oh, smoke a joint.
I'm good, Steve. I'm good.
After the show, I'm smoking a joint. Oh, I told you, big brother, I tried that Tyson stuff.
How was
Yeah.
It was good. It was fucking good weed. Some good fucking weed. I can't believe he made gummies. Him and Holyfield. They made gummies. The ears and
Yeah.
the piece bitten off. I was dying.
Yeah, Uncle. There was this show that I was watching, I think, on Tubi TV. The host is Nick Cannon. Fucking, I think it was the second episode. Had Mike Tyson sitting in the roll, driving around in a Rolls Royce. Mike's just sitting there smoking a blunt. I'm like, Bobby needs to watch the show.
I've seen the show. I've seen Tyson smoking blunts. He was on the Snoop Dogg show. I'm on a Snoop Dogg thing. Now Snoop has his own blunts. You know, they go on the show and smoke weed. So Tyson bought his own. Now this man smokes weed like he fights. He's hanging out there. I mean, when you put Snoop Dogg to shame, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's over there. I mean, he's inhaling the thing like he wants to kill it. You know, like he wants to beat it up. I mean, he smoked like 4 blunts in a row. And
Shit.
Snoop is looking at him going, damn, uncle.
Shit.
Take it easy, bro.
Mm.
It's a gun. It's a gun. You put weed in it and you shoot it. And I mean, it gives you clouds. I'm talking clouds. I think it's one of those fucking things you spray in the concerts to make clouds. He takes you. I'm like, how the fuck does he? He said that he smokes close to $40,000 of weed a month. Him and his partner.
Man,
Oh my dude.
I like weed, but I like to be straight once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's, you know, it gets to the point. See, my brother Frank, he smoked his whole life since he was a kid. Like me, I was a kid when I started. And he smoked so much weed. You walk in his house and the refrigerator, he has those bass jars where he's got at least 1.5 ounces in each one, and he's got like 5, 6 different weeds. Because he can't smoke the same one, you know? But when he wakes up, joint all day, all day, all day. If he don't smoke, he's not straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He needs to smoke to be straight. He's not high when he smokes. It's normal to him, you know what I mean? If I smoked what he smoked, I'd be high for like a month. But I smoked one day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there comes a point where it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. But it relaxes him. It keeps him, you know.
Yeah, but each their own. I'm not judging. I know how I like to smoke.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, when I was younger, I smoked like that, you know? I was just young and
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't complain. I can't judge because I did it.
yeah.
I mean, the older I get, the more mellow I get, and
My older brother's a lot older than you, and my other brother's older than you. How old are you, big brother?
58 in a couple months.
58. All right. And my older brother's 60. My
Yeah.
older brother is gonna be 70. He's going to 69.
Damn.
I turned 59 on Friday.
I'm a puppy. I was the baby.
Yeah.
52. I was the oops baby. You know what I mean? Oops.
Yeah, no, I fill that up in the morning. That gets me through my morning coffee, and
You still got that?
oh fuck, I love that thing. Anybody that wants to vape dry herb, that's the rig right there.
Yeah. I'll be getting one when they legalize it here.
Battery life is amazing. The performance, it's easy to clean. It just works.
Man.
And it's not as intense. Smoking is the best. Hands down, you get the best high from a bomb or a joint.
Mhm.
But vaping it's just a clean high. That's the only way I can explain it.
It is.
It's like a filtered high, but it's functional.
Me, what I like to do, to me, is the whole thing. It's like when I roll, it's like taking it out, rolling it, you know, preparing it, getting it ready.
Yeah.
It's like a cigar. When I used to smoke a cigar, I used to take out the cigar, cut it, let it sit for a few minutes for air, you know, and then just toast it nice and slow, you know.
The ritual.
The ritual is the whole
Yeah.
thing, you know? But Tyson has his own farm and shit, so he can smoke what he wants, you know?
Hmm.
And all day long they're trying weed, and they showed the video of him, they had an interview. Dude has a fucking bowl, man. That's like, you ever watch that, Most Expensive Niggas with, what's his name? 2 Chainz?
Yes.
Most Expensive thing?
Yeah.
They're smoking weed with this lady. She's the weed doctor.
Dump the truck
She's
tipped
one of
$4.20.
She's a weed connoisseur for the stars, you know? She's the one that gets all these high-powered stars, their weed and all kind of shit. So 2 Chainz is smoking what he was doing dad. They had to cut it because he was so fucked up. He didn't know we couldn't go on. So he smokes this one weed, and there was like 3 ounces on the fucking table, and the lady tells him it's like $3 grand an ounce, this weed. So she gives him, you know, this dad, the fucking thing. I don't know how much money it was, but I think fucking that jar was big. So he puts it in this pipe, shows him this pipe. You ever watch Christmas Story? Well, it was that one. That, you know, $300,000 pipe.
Oh.
They put the dad in, he hits the dad. He goes again, he hits it again. It puffs it out. She goes, you know those 2 hits you did were equivalent to those 3 ounces? Are you okay? And he's looking at her like he was frozen. He's just looking at her like, He cut out, but he was gone. He was fucking wasted.
Thanks for the tip, Happy Hippie. Dump the truck.
Dump the truck. There you go. That's right, guys. Dump the truck. Whenever who hasn't given Happy Hippie a like, check out his YouTube channel.
Yep.
Dump the truck. Dump the truck. Another YouTube star in the making. Pretty soon he come with us. He won't even talk with us.
He's going to forget all about us in a few weeks when he's famous.
Right. He's famous.
No, because in 10 years, we're going to be the ones going, he touched me and gave me bad feelings.
That's right. When he gets rich, I'm going to tell him he played with me. He wanted to see my pee-pee. Oh, come on, him and Mark molested me. Oh, shit. So what's up with you, Potentate? How you been? How's your week going?
Who are you talking to?
Chuck, our Potentate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, can you pull your mic a little closer?
Oh, shit, yeah, I'm sorry. How's your nuclear reactor doing?
Oh, doing great.
I saw you posted it.
Yeah. And then
the
stream died and oh yeah, the upgrade. I put that into my computer. So my computer has a new radiator and I'm not expecting any overheating now. Wish I could do something about 31 degrees Celsius.
NorCal Vapin tipped $4.20.
Hey, thanks, NorCal. NorCal tip. There we go. Doggone it.
You got 1 year on me then, NorCal. I'm 52. I'm 71. I'll be 53 in a few months, but take it easy. I still got a few months. I couldn't wait, man. Every like your 50th birthday, August would pass, and I'm 16. You just turned 15. I'm gonna be 16 in another 12 months.
Yeah, but still, I'm
gonna be. Now it's like, take it easy, man. I don't want to. We had a cousin of ours. He stopped aging at 45.
Wow.
Holy 45. That's all I can remember. He's 45. This motherfucker never got any older. I'm 45. He does it, but fucking 45. 45. I was a little kid. Now I'm married with 2 kids. You're still 45. Fucking people, it's true. You don't want to get, when you get old, you don't want to get old.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, boy. You're on the wrong end, guy. You can't boot him out?
Yep. Okay. And I locked the room. I almost never have to do that.
I was hoping that it wasn't locked down. I'm like, I was like, shit. I look up. I'm like, oh my God, 806. What the fuck is wrong? You usually give me a curtain call.
Well, I thought you were busy. I thought when I called you and you said, let me call you, you sounded like you were out balls to the wall, you know.
Yeah, I was. But it was like, I got this guy talking, somebody on hold on the phone, other things ringing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I said, I'll call you right back. And then you get lost again. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That means he's busy. And I know you've been busy at work, so. And
then I got lost again. And I'm like, I look up. I started doing the build. Yeah, I told you from the morning. I still didn't finish it. And I'm like, oh, I got to finish this shit. I got the show's tonight. I looked up. I'm like, the show is now. I'm like, holy shit.
Shit.
And then I was like, I hope he didn't lock the room.
No. Yeah, I did. I locked the room after that guy, though.
Yeah, but that's why I texted you, big brother. Oh shit! What did I text you? Fuck or something?
Yeah.
And I figured you'll tell him Bobby wants to get in. I'm like, oh god.
Fuck.
I almost did breakout rooms tonight. I just don't understand it well enough to do it yet. But pretty soon I will, and that can't happen. That people can't just bust right into Zoom that way.
Yeah.
Chuck, he was waiting for you to text him too.
Huh?
Vinny said he was waiting for you to text him, but no, fuck that Vinny guy. Oh shit.
He locked the room off. Oh, you locked Vinny out, poor man. I'm sorry, Vin.
You know we love you, Vin.
I don't know. Chuck can be.
You don't know Chuck, I tell you. You don't know Chuck like we know Chuck. Chuck is gangster. I've seen Chuck at work. You never seen Chuck at work. You don't want him to tell you, check yourself. Right? And go see him.
You did the face, you like.
There you go. The face. I don't know. I've seen Chuck come down on somebody and not pretty. You know what I mean?
I have.
Yeah, I was there.
I have done that. Yeah, we all know I'm autistic. Anyway.
I don't know if you can fall back on that, man.
No.
I think you're just mean, nasty, rock and roll.
Don't use that as an excuse. You're just gangster.
Shit.
We wouldn't have our Chuck any other way, man.
Nah.
Love my raw the way he is.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna give him to me, give it to me raw like him.
So Doritos decided to go ahead and cut loose their trans person.
Good.
Oh my God. Yeah, they found some tweets from 9 years ago where she said, "Oh, I want to do something nasty to that 14-year-old."
Oh, that's nice.
And she was 15 when she said, or he, heck, whatever. So
Whatever it is.
that's right. It's weird. You do background checks when you hire an employee.
Yeah.
Why can't they do that with their spokespeople? Ooh, I want some of that coffee.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. You like coffee? You want me to send you some coffee? You know what? I'll send you some coffee, Chuck.
Oh, okay.
You got a grinder?
Yeah.
I'll send you beans.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
My father loves his coffee.
My friend goes to me, a guy I know, he's out in Poland. It's actually Monarchy. He makes these bridges. And he's like, oh, he goes, you're in the coffee business. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I'd like to try your coffee. I'm like, all right. He goes, I'll pay you for it. I'm like, no, it's all right. I'll send you, so I send him a 10-pound bag of beans. $106 to ship to Poland.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man, I should have told him pay for it.
Yeah.
At least for the shipping.
I know, right? And I spent like $1,000-something that week with him too. I bought bridges and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, you could have gave me a break. Nah, that's all right. He's good people, though.
Yeah.
He's making me one of the Monarchy bridges with my initials on it and my coffee logo.
Cool.
Our company's logo on it, yeah. So it's going to be cool.
Troy, that's true. A 15-year-old, that trans person, saying they want to do something to a 14-year-old. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, when I was 15, I might have said that about a 14-year-old.
At 14, fuck you. 14 and 15, you don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Nah. Now, as soon as I was 18, I was dating women in their 20s and 30s. Because they were the ones who were asking me out, so to speak. asking me to come over. More like booty call.
Booty calls, right? Man, at 15. At 15, I was grown, man.
Yeah, I bet you were.
I was grown at 15. I basically did everything on my own at 15. Shit. I could go and tell my father I'm depressed. Or I got fucking. He would have took me to a tall building because maybe we lived on the fourth floor. The fourth wouldn't have been enough to throw me off of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When we grew up, man, you had to grow up fast. Or if you didn't, you didn't grow up.
I was laying pipe 3 inches at a time.
I was laying pipe is right. Jesus. I remember. Oh my God.
Oh man.
When I think, wow, how things change. You know, when you think about it, when we were young and how these kids are today. They're not kids though. That's the thing that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them, you know, and a friend of mine's telling me, you know, these kids, 25, 26. And I'm like, they're not kids, man. That's not a kid. You know what I mean? I was a father at that age, you know, taking care of my kids, my family, my wife, my parents, paying a mortgage at that age. But hey, things to change. Like a song goes, time to changing.
Yeah.
As long as we got the big guy in our lives, we got it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's all we got. All we need is him. My Lord and Savior. It's time for that joke of the day, big brother.
That sounds good.
And so, all right then. Little 10-year-old Billy goes next door to Susie's father, sits down with him. He says, "Sir, I'd like to officially ask for Susie's hand in marriage." Well, his father kind of steps back a little bit, thinks it's kind of cute. He goes, "Oh?" He says, "Well, have you thought this through? Where do you plan on living?" He goes, "Well, Susie's room's bigger than mine, and we're both little, so that should do just fine for us." And he kind of chuckles inside, and he goes, "Well, what are you going to do for money?" He goes, "Well, Susie gets $15 a week for an allowance, and I get $20 a week for allowance. And we're small, so that should be plenty for us." His father chuckled a little more, and the little shit thought this through. He goes, "Well, what are you going to do when the family arrives?" He goes, "Well, we've been lucky so far."
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
That reminds me, God rest his soul, my son-in-law. You know, he comes to me. I was best friends with his father. You know? He wanted to ask me out. Wanted to ask Amanda out, you know? So he goes to me, "Mr. Shkreli, can I take out Amanda to the movie?" I'm like, "Yeah," I said, "but you know it's gonna cost you, right?" He looks at me and is like, "You gotta give me $50. He goes, "But if I give you the $50," he goes, "then I can't have money to take you to the movies." Well, there goes your answer. I said, "Hey, you can't take it to the movies." And they wind up, but that winded up in a sad story. But
Yeah.
I
Well,
missed that day.
That's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for coming out.
Everybody for coming out. Love you people. It's always a pleasure. Thanks, Chuck, for having us again.
Absolutely.
JT, hope you get better. Big brother in the sky, we love you. George, your boy. He's always with us. I feel he's with us every week still. You know what I mean?
My father said that he's helping him vape.
What?
My father says George is the one who's helping him vape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good night, everybody.
Night.
All right, Stand for America, stand with Texas.